You guys had a grand old time on this episode.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a very enlightening episode.
Very eye-opening, yeah.
Where we were talking about
Do we even
an
know
extension
now?
that someone
Oh,
wrote
Chrome extensions.
deliberately to try and this extension that someone wrote deliberately to try and capture as much data as they could about the browser that was installed and the user that was using it.
I installed it while we were in real time.
Mike was like, "Gimme," you know.
Add one
Get
other
it
one
on
to
my
the
computer.
list of hundreds.
Oh my god, you've got to listen to some of the stuff that Mike has installed on his computer. I might just give up, genuinely.
Yeah, we might shutter the doors.
You might convince me, Peter. Just keep at it.
It's irreparable.
I'm a lost cause.
Find out on this episode.
So this was I saw this this week. There's a couple of angles in this article. It's by a guy called Matt Frisby, which is a brilliant name. And he wrote an article saying, let's build a Chrome extension that steals everything. And he kind of creates a Chrome extension that like takes every piece of data it can think of, you know, your geolocation, everything you type into the clipboard, you know, it asks for every permission it can, and records it all. And he's kind of like an experiment. He's written a book called How to Write the Ultimate Guide to Writing Browser Extensions. But it's also a sort of a commentary on Manifest v3, which is a thing that Google did recently with Chrome, which is supposed to like improve security for Chrome extensions. It made life very difficult for extension authors because it restricted the way that some of them were going to work, in particular like ad blockers and stuff like that. And it was all in the name of its security. But this article sort of says, well, it doesn't seem to make much difference. Yeah. Did you guys take a look at this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw it on, I want to say it was on rnetsec on Reddit. Yeah, I found the list of things that were able to be grabbed really interesting. It was a huge list. I think if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see it.
The permissions thing was this global permissions thing was really interesting because I did not know that the box that comes up only shows you the first 5 permissions.
Oh, interesting.
And you can scroll down there, but there's no scroll bar.
Right.
So,
wow, scary.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. So it's funny regarding Manifest v3. I remember this was making the news a while back because it's really like a way to fuck ad blockers and trackers.
So just
this is
for anybody who doesn't know, by installing we're talking about Chrome browser extensions that you can download through the App Store. You could probably do some side loading, install directly from developer SDKs. A Chrome extension you install in your browser. We all use them. uBlock Origin, whatever. These are all extensions. By installing it as an extension, if you give it these permissions, it basically has access to everything that comes in or out of your browser. It doesn't give you access to your local computer. But it can see your mouse clicks on the page. It can see the pages that are rendered. It can see all the communications in and out from every page. Anything that you do in your browser, an extension with the right permissions has access to.
And a lot of information that you don't realize is there, like your geolocation, what's in your clipboard, other stuff like that, which is, clipboard capturing. Here we go. And the goal of, sorry, go on.
Just can read the content and see what's in every page that you load. Like it's like somebody sitting there browsing with you, and then in addition to that, actively running like their own side channels to inspect all the communications that are happening even beyond that.
Yeah, and the goal of this extension that he wrote is to make it without any kind of user interaction or anything that's noticeable by the user. It's actually kind of like a stealth thing, which is kind of scary. Like, It's one of those times where I knew all this was possible, but just having it laid out in front of me is kind of like, whoa, oh, hang on a sec, what? Wow, it's quite revealing, I think.
So what will you stop using? How many Chrome extensions do you have on your browser right now as we sit here? I have 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
have
5, 6, 7.
2.
You trust?
I have
2.
5.
Do you trust all of them?
There's one I don't trust very much, which is it's called FB Buster or FB Purity. It's a Facebook thing
To block the tracking.
No, it does stuff like changes the order of the timeline to be chronological, and it hides some elements of the page. It's got all these like tweaks for Facebook. Basically, they changed their name to Fluff Buster or something like that because they got told Facebook cleanup or whatever was not allowed. But yeah, but that only works on Facebook.com or FB.com. So I'm not too worried about that. I can do what it likes. uBlock Origin on Web Scrubbler. That's it. That's all I got.
I have Reddit Enhancement Suite.
Okay.
Which, because I still use old Reddit. I don't know how people use new Reddit.
I don't understand it. God, I hate that.
Disgusting. I have no script, not running. Only turn it on when I need it. I have Google Translate because I'm running Brave. I have Privacy Badger alongside uBlock and Bitwarden, my personal password manager.
I'm surprised you trust Google Translate, to be honest.
So, I mean, I have a Pixel phone. I have a Pixel watch. I use Google every day.
This is Mike's attitude. Well, they know what I'm doing anyway, so...
The thing is that fighting Google feels impossible.
I'm looking at mine to try and see which one I think is the worst of them. So
how many do you have, Mike?
Oh, you said 7.
Yes.
7.
So I'm looking at my. Wow. I have 7 on our streaming profile. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For a bunch of geeks,
7,
we
8,
are
9,
like very lightweight.
10 on my.
We should have like way more.
So I've got uBlock Origin. I've got BitLocker. I've got a cookie editor. So Loom. Do you use Loom? Use Loom for
what's that?
It's a desktop capture, like screen recording kind of software. Very convenient.
I use ShareX.
For browser
in a
stuff
web
too?
Browser?
In the browser, and it actually like uploads the video or images to the useloom site. It's free. I can send links directly to those videos. Super convenient.
I hate that.
I love to see their privacy policy.
Super convenient.
I really it's convenient. It sounds so convenient, Mike. Wow.
I know. So I'm gonna. It is. Yeah. I love it. It's awesome. I'm giving you these to you. I'm gonna mention 3 in ascending order of risk. So that was the first of 3. The second one
all right.
is one called Awesome Screenshot. Awesome Screenshot and Screen Recorder. So this one,
didn't you just say you have Loom? What do you need a second one for?
Here's what I like about this one. Is know how pages scroll off the bottom like multiple times? It'll actually capture a screenshot with the scrolling of the entire page, and then I can crop out the sections that I want. Super handy.
That's awesome.
Love it. Yeah. Very convenient.
Yeah, I get it.
And then this one is, so I think, to my mind, like probably not like sketchy, but the worst in terms of privacy is the Amazon Assistant for Chrome.
What do you use that for?
So the thing that I use it for is if I'm on a third party, like a non-Amazon site, shopping site, I can actually use it to add their thing to my Amazon wish list with a link back to the site, so I can say, wow. But it also will watch what you're doing and give you price alerts.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying. I think this is the worst one.
It will watch what you're doing and say, hey,
there's a better price.
Just to let you know that we have a better price on our site.
Yeah.
So
right.
Everything
that's what I'm saying.
you're doing, it's looking
everything you're seeing
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh God, Mike, you've really very helpful. Given up, haven't you?
You're off the show.
You know that this is a privacy and security podcast.
But I'm the marketing guy.
Oh my God! Wow. I don't know what to say, man.
I'm speechless.
It's so convenient. I really like that it lets me just add things to my Amazon wish list from anywhere on the internet. Like all I have to do is click a button. It's like it was already watching the page.
That's the most convenient thing I've ever heard.
It is. It's great.
Wow.
Jesus.
You know what I love? I love that you have 2 screen capture softwares. Like it's not enough that you have one that's like uploading to God knows what servers of your okay, Mike, he's easy. Yeah. Okay, breathe. I don't want to kill you.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, big on you for putting yourself on the hot seat.
What's
Mike.
I don't understand what the problem
but he
is.
doesn't give a shit. That's why.
Yeah, 0 fucks.
This is the thing, right? So we talk sometimes about not being able to see things from other people's point of view.
Yeah,
like other people just don't understand about privacy, or they don't care about it. Like I think we got a really good example right here. Like someone who just doesn't like. I know.
Mike is our goggle. It's our goggles. We can look through Mike's lenses.
It's just shocking to us that anybody would do this.
But this is what I'm always saying.
I didn't realize that, like, because you're aware of what's happening. You've been talking to us for over a year, and I thought that like that would change, because I've
been in marketing for 15 years. I know what can be tracked. I'm the one tracking it.
And you're like, yeah, you can have my screenshots.
So fuck it. You're really destroying my argument that user awareness is the main thing.
I know. This is the point I've been arguing for a year.
User awareness don't give a shit, I guess. Yeah, they don't care. They just don't care.
Everything you advocate for is pointless, Peter.
Oh my God.
Keep trying to convince me.
I mean,
we lost
the battle. The war has been lost. Like, that's it. We're packing it up.
Right. So next
week, I don't know if I can do anymore.
On the John and Pete show.
Oh, we're doomed.
Jesus,
man. But like, why don't you look? I have this really cool tool. Okay, you can remove those screenshots. You don't have to have them anymore. You just use ShareX. Please.
I have ShareX too. I also have ShareX. I do have ShareX.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
That's what I use when I want to take a screenshot for Discord.
Oh my God!
But the browser ShareX is too far away.
Like if I just want to capture the visible area, I use ShareX. But if I want to capture the entire page, I use what did I say it was called? Amazing, awesome screenshot. I install it here. I install it on my work computer.
So scary.
I don't really install it on my computer. Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome.
But Loom, what's it called? Loom Screen Recorder?
Yeah, Loom Screen Recorder.
Free screen recorder.
I sent you guys off on so look, we have some security researchers in Discord. Guys, tell me what risk I'm creating for myself. Why should I care? Peter and John haven't been able to convince me in a year and a half. Somebody make the case.
Yep.
But
please, someone come and make the case.
To be clear, I do not want to be hacked.
Yeah.
That's criminal.
I mean, Mike, you're basically you don't need to be hacked. They have all your data anyway. You're giving it to them. It's not like.
Oh, that's right. I just left the door open. All right, cool.
Yeah,
he'll be back. So we'll wait for him to go back and do the intro. But this show is awesome. I love it.
This was enlightening. I genuinely might just give up now, Mike.